Here we go. Mount defense. Lesson number 3. Pay attention. The last lesson we looked at what we have some situations here where the top man is going to do different things. Now, being in the mount, having a guy mounted on you, it's bad to begin with. Nobody wants to sign up for this. But a lot of the Jiu-Jitsu mindset is being able to work backwards from a bad spot. And believe it or not, that helps you to be alert and aware, and it prevents you from getting into that bad spot. But we looked at lesson number 1. Somebody can grab you like this by your throat, or this type of annoyance. Basically grabbing the neck. As soon as the hand goes to the neck in a variety of ways, you grab that arm and own it. The next one we looked at is the guy is not going to grab you, but he's going to sit back and he's going to try to rain punches on you. And so we talked about that. Now we're going to look at what happens when the guy comes under your melon like this. And he's just going to hold you here and try to punch. When I come under your head, what's your idea? What's your first movement?
Do I have to get my hand in here?
Not bad. You can. I mean, that's not bad. You can do that. If it's sunk in really, really tight, try to get your hand in there.
Okay.
It might be more work than it's worth. You might be able to do it, but you might expend so much energy it's not worth it. Come on top of me. Let's look at a situation. Okay, come under my head. Here. All right. Good. Good. I'm going to grab my own head like this. I'm going to close my elbow here. And I'm going to try to keep your arm under my head like this. I'm going to keep my head down. See right here. Now pull your arm out. Pull it hard. Okay. I did that for 2 reasons. The first reason is that you see how it was difficult for you to pull your arm out? But the other thing is, do you see how you were able to pull your arm out? Okay, so this is the timing of things, because you'll never be able to get a static position like this and be able to dominate a guy on top of you by saying, okay, I've got your arm. No, because he's going to eventually pull his arm out. So it's the same thing with the punch. If I bump you and your hands go down on the ground, well, you're no dummy. In a matter of a second or a second and a half, you're going to posture back up and now throw another punch. I can only do that so many times before the trick, quote unquote, works, before the magic disappears. So it's the same idea. When I bump you, boom, I'm going for it quick. I'm anticipating you're going to put your hand there, but I'm also no dummy. I know as soon as your hand goes there, you're going to be like, well, wait a minute. I'm going to posture back up and smash the guy's face. Same idea here. That's why I said pull your arm out, because on one sense you can't in a second, but in another sense you can if you had 3 or 4 seconds. So I have your arm here, and the first defense is I'm going to be right here in the hip. My hand is going to make like a little cup, and I'm going to cup it right in your hip bone here. Trap. I'm going to do the same thing. Make my bridge. Now I'm going to have my posture. Okay? All right, so you're down. I come under your melon, right? Let's say I come under here. Grab. This elbow here, it's a weak elbow. I'm going to have to give you some vitamins and minerals for it or something. When you grab your melon here, your elbow comes like this. It's like a right here. And it seals. It's like you're trying to take your jawbone and seal it to the inside of your elbow. Because the guy just gave you a present. He gave you a gift, his arm. You want to keep it. But he's an Indian giver. That's people that like to give stuff and then take it back. Well, you can't say Indian giver anymore because somebody's going to get offended. But the point of it is, I'm giving you my arm, but as soon as I know that you really, really want it, I'm taking it back. So when I come under your head like this, you hold it tight, hold this tight, right? Good, 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 good. This hand, like a cup, right in my hip bone. Elbow in. You got the knee sagged. Now, tight and bridge. Bridge, bridge, bridge. That's pretty good. See here? Underneath it, underneath it. Now you're going to make your bridge. Bring this up, make your nice bridge all the way up. Good. Let me try one. The older you get, the more you got to practice. Come under my melon. Uh-oh. Ah. Here, here. Come around. Okay. Come on top of me. Come on in my head. All right. Pull your arm out. Good. Do it again. Pull your arm out. Ah. All right, you're down. You posted your leg, didn't you? You're moving ahead. You're getting more advanced. Here, go ahead. I'm going to pull my arm out. Got my arm out. That's better. You see the timing? Let me show you something. Jiu-Jitsu is a science, if you will. So, this is what, trust the science. This is actually a science you can trust. Trust the science. Okay. When I come under your melon like this, go ahead and trap my arm. I'm going to show you some things here. It's very, very important. Let go for a second. Remember when I spoke to you about if I'm back like this and I try to punch you? I don't really have the knockout power, so you're going to wait until I get to this point. Exactly, now you can get my hands on the mat. Where if you waited here and you made the bump, go ahead, bump. It's kind of like I can ride that out for a little bit. Same thing under your head. When I come under your head like this, freeze. If my weight is here, on this side, I can pull my arm out easier. When my weight is on my arm here, well, guess what? I can't pull it out because my weight's on it. Stop. You're making little ways of movement to trick the guy. And it brings the magic into it. Like the guy just was like, disappeared out of thin air. If my arm comes under your neck, this arm, if my weight's this way, I can pull my arm out easier. If my weight is this way, guess what? Can't pull it out so easy. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's $50 for that lesson. When I come under your neck, here, feel how can you get my weight to go over?
Bump.
Make a bump. Good. Bump. See? Here. Now bump it again. And go. All right, you're down. Okay. That's pretty good. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, here we go. I'm in like this. Okay. Look. See this? Where's my weight now?
On this side.
Beautiful. That's what you want. Now, you're almost okay coming up to the elbow on this, bridging, and making the guy come over, if you time that right. If I come under with this arm, go ahead and grab your head nice and tight, close your elbow. Now, do you remember when we spoke about I can bring my arm out? If my weight's this way, I can bring this arm out easier. But when my weight is on my arm, I can't bring it out so easy because I'm fully committed to keeping that arm there. So watch this. When I go to punch you, well, I gave you the weight on the arm. So you got to be thinking, oh, that's great. I know I got his arm because he can't pull it out. He's got to shift his weight this way to get his arm out. He has it in. He has it tight. Elbow is in. He's here on the hip. Okay. What leg are you going to trap now?
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Sag the knee. That knee sags. It makes it harder for me to pull that out. Here I go. Make your hand like a V grip, like this. You can bring it under my armpit if you want. Okay, that's grip 1. Move that grip down to the point of my elbow, not my wrist, kind of my elbow. That's grip 2. Or just make your hand right on my bicep. You can make it like the thumb in here like this if you're afraid you're gonna have your witty bitty thumb hurt, because it does hurt when you hurt your thumb. All right, give me my arm back. Like this. Just gonna kind of be right here, right on the bicep. Okay, not pulling it down, getting it up. Right on the head. Go here, do your V grip. You got my, switch it so your thumb's towards you.
Both.
Now let go.
Oh,
Right. Now chop the leg. Make a good bridge. Make sense? When the punch comes, the pain comes. So you want to keep this in mind. Again, we're working backwards. This is never a good spot to be in. But I come under your head, you trap the arm, you got your elbow in, look at that. You got to go. Go back. It's like a heat-seeking missile. When my arm comes up, go, 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 trap and bridge. Good. Once again, because Jiu-Jitsu is an opportunity you take advantage of right now. It's not, oh, I see the opportunity, I think about it for 3 hours, and then I do something. No, you're dead. You're knocked out. You're beat. It's these little nuances that you got to start to pay attention to. Here, look, 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 look. Good, good, good. Trap the leg. Good bridge. Except you lost it. All right, but the bridge was good. This is why it's called practice. This is why it's called training. Here, keep it tight. Good. Well, that's it for today. I had a good time. Did you learn something?
Yes.
What'd you learn?
I'll let somebody punch you.
All right, good job. All right, we'll see you, YouTube world. We'll be back with another self-defense from the mount. We'll see you at the next lesson. Thank you.